I'm Yvonne of New North Newborn Care, and I'm so excited that you have found this video. Today we're going to talk about a few of the adjustments you can make to improve your baby's latch or to get a more comfortable latch. I'm going to be talking through a few of the exercises, a few of the adjustments you can make, and I'll also be demonstrating what I see. These are, again, the most common mistakes that new parents make, and usually it's often small tweaks or small adjustments that can make all the difference. Many of the parents that I'm working with don't have the latch totally wrong, but they haven't learned or no one has ever taught them that a simple switch of an angle or a small adjustment can also make a huge difference in the comfort of the latch. We are going to go ahead and jump right in. As many new breastfeeding parents are getting the hang of latching, they prefer to use a breastfeeding pillow, much like this one. The common problem with breastfeeding pillows of many different brands, especially for my parents with longer torsos, is that when you lay baby on the pillow, baby hangs out a few inches below nipple level. This forces the parent to lean over and place their breast in baby's mouth because baby's hanging out way down here in their lap. If you find that you are hunching over to put the breast in baby's mouth, you'll notice this puts a lot of strain on your neck, shoulders, and upper back. This can also put the nipple at the wrong angle inside baby's mouth, leading to a pinched latch. If your baby comes off or when you unlatch your baby and you notice that the tip of the nipple is pinched or creased, that means that your latch was not deep enough. A very simple solution to the problem of using the breastfeeding pillow is to get I like to use couch pillows. You can use a rolled up towel, you can use a blanket, anything you can, but you want to lift it up and put it underneath your breastfeeding pillow. You might have to do a little bit of experimentation to find something that's the right height, but the goal is when your baby's lying on the pillow, baby is at the nipple level. So baby is laying at the height of the nipple. This way, all I need to do to bring baby in close to me is to use my supporting hand or supporting arm, if you're using the cross cradle position, to bring the baby into the breast like this. This does not require me to lean forward and make my shoulders hunched. That leads us into another adjustment that we can make. Again, once you raise your baby up to nipple level, you want to make sure that any pillows that you're doing are working for you. So any breastfeeding pillows or any support pillows should be bearing baby's weight. You do not want to be holding up your baby with the weight on your arm. That's going to put a lot of stress on your neck. Okay, so again, I should have my pillow table built up to nipple level so that it's holding baby's weight. All I have to do is hold baby in close to my breast. The second adjustment we can make is making sure that you are using your supporting arm to bring baby to breast. You do not want to lean over to put the breast in baby's mouth. Again, this hand is doing all the work. So ideally, your shoulders are nice, tall, and open, and your breasts do not move. You keep your breast front and center, and then your supporting arm, you can use the inside of your elbow to tuck baby's hips in nice and close, and then you use this arm to bring the baby to you. Notice that my shoulders are still, my breast is still. These are all important for latching and for your own neck, back, and shoulders over time. The next adjustment that we can make is in the cross cradle position specifically. I find that most new parents try to support their breast using a C shape. If you notice how my hand is forming the letter C here, the problem with this is that when you lay your baby on his or her side, baby's lips are going to be at a vertical angle. As I'm sitting up facing you, my lips are at a horizontal angle. You want to make sure that your index finger and your thumb, when you're supporting your breast, they should be at the same angle as baby's mouth. So if my baby's lips are vertical this way, but I'm sandwiching my breast this way, it can be harder for my baby to get a deep latch. So instead, in the cross cradle position, I recommend using the U-shaped hole. Again, this is the letter U that I'm forming with my hands. That is going to sandwich the breast so that baby can get a nice deep mouthful. Another adjustment that we can make, a lot of parents, when they're supporting their breast, will hold the breast very close to the nipple. The idea of having a very good latch is a deep latch, and baby should have a big mouthful of breast tissue. If I'm holding the breast very close to the nipple or the areola, baby can't grab on. So when you're holding your breast, you want to make sure that you move your hand a little bit further back so that baby has full space to take as much breast tissue in his or her mouth as they can. Okay. I'm going to show you all of these adjustments combined. So I do have my support pillow underneath my breastfeeding pillow. Again, I want to make sure that it's at the right height, so it may take a little bit of experimentation to figure out in your house which towel or which pillow is going to work. But I bring my baby in. On this pillow, my baby is lying at nipple level. If you do have this specific breastfeeding pillow with the two little bumps, I never lay the baby's head on the bumps. I think the bumps are intended to support baby's head, but the way that my body works is just never lined up for me. So if that's not lining up for you, do not stress about it. Okay, so now I have the baby, the pillow is supporting baby's weight. All I'm doing with this arm is just bringing baby in close to me. I'm not holding baby's weight up with this arm. Now, I'm supporting my breast in my U-shaped hold well away from the areola, so my fingers are not in the way of baby getting a deep latch. I keep my shoulders nice and tall. I want to make sure again that my pillows are placed appropriately. My shoulders are nice open. I'm sitting up tall and relaxed. And then when my baby is ready to latch, I bring him or her into the breast. So all the work is happening here. It's a little bit of a hinge or a swivel, my supporting arm. All that my breast is doing, all my supporting breast hand is doing is supporting the breast. I would like to note that cross cradle is a latching position. This means it's a position, that you can use for latching your baby. Once your baby is latched, you do not have to stay in this position for the 20 to 40 minutes that it takes to feed your baby. You can very slowly slide your fingers out from underneath the breast. I say slowly so it doesn't drop the breast out of baby's mouth. And then you can relax your shoulders. You can put it up on the pillow. You can use this hand to get a sip of water, whatever you need to do. If you find, especially if your breasts are heavier or more pendulous, if you find that it does hurt or it changes your latch when you take your hand out from underneath the breast, you can consider using a rolled up burp cloth that you place underneath the breast for support. You should not have to hold your breast the entire time that your baby is latching. I hope that these adjustments will help you achieve a more comfortable and deeper latch. If you find that you're in need of more help, we do offer lactation consultant services, and you can find more information at newnorthbaby.com. Have a wonderful day.